Hello, welcome to our time together today. I'm Kristen, and we're just going to do a general reading on what wants to be said right now. What do we need to know? What do we need to have validated? What instincts do we need to hold true to our heart? What instincts do we need to listen to? What does our intuition and our gut and our heart want to say to us? So this one fell out. So we're going to start with where we're coming from. We're coming from the conjure energy. You have been dreaming, imagining, conjuring where you want to go next. You have been alchemizing through your actions. You've been alchemizing through observing yourself, taking yourself necessarily out of the forefront of what is happening to you. Not so much being involved in it, but standing outside of it and observing. And from being able to observe without allowing yourself to be pulled into what might feel tense, by allowing yourself not to resist, but to lean into whatever challenges may be occurring because of changes, transformations. It is from that sweet place that you can begin to conjure up and dig into your authentic, raw feelings and acknowledge to yourself that things have changed, that you have changed, that life is pulling you in the direction that you want to go into, even in those tense moments where it feels overwhelming. That feeling something different may be a little bit challenging, but it's also very exciting because you are really very clearly seeing the new raw materials that are conjuring up from this experience that you've just had. That's where we're coming from. Where are we now? Where are we now? We are at the Grove. This one keeps coming up. The Grove to me feels like the new path. Like you have been presented with what you have been looking for. This new, exciting, very abundant, very heart-filled place where you can feel into that you are emotionally connecting with what you want to bring in, what you have brought in, what you are going to be bringing in more of. And you can't see the path, right? It's new, it's exciting, it's different, it's enchanted. It's filling you with awe and a sense of beauty. But you can't necessarily see exactly your way through it, right? You don't know what the path looks like. You don't know where it's going to lead. You just know that there is something way more exciting and way more in tune with who you are now being presented in front of you. And you are the one who has created that for yourself. And despite whatever tensions or resistance, you can't help but feel how good and beautiful and this place of self-acceptance that you have in being humbled in your life experience currently. Being humbled to all the work you've done on yourself, being humbled to who you were, and paying homage to who you were, and allowing the celebration of everything that has happened to you up until this point, the good, the bad, the ugly, the triumphs that you had. It's all brought you here to this new place that is a little bit unknown. So where are we going? Where are we going? So you're going into your own vision. There's a vision, right? You've been conjuring. You've been feeling the change. You've been feeling the transformation. You have been in the chrysalis cooking, getting ready to squeeze yourself out in what may seem like a somewhat uncomfortable way, but you know that there's no way back. You don't want to go back. It's only forward. It's only forward, moving into the light, and the light that's coming from inside you, the light that your heart is guiding you through. There's no place else to go through this grove except to this new vision. And it started in the dark. It really started from a place of working on yourself at the deepest levels and looking into all the dark, shadowy places that perhaps you didn't want to look at to, or sometimes you don't even know that they're there. We're navigating ourselves through a personal growth or a self-awareness journey, and then we take a turn and say, oh, I didn't know that dark corner was there. Oh God, I have to look at that. But you look at it, you forge through it, you see it. And in that darkness, in that place of completely accepting yourself in the grief, perhaps, in what may have felt like a painful moment or experience, you are able to use that darkness to plant, to take the pieces of what works for you, the beauty of who you are, your gifts, your talents, and also pull in and begin to access gifts and talents that you maybe didn't even quite realize that you had. You're in discovery more of getting very specific, more niche about what you have to offer. Really discovering your uniqueness on what it is that you're forging yourself through and where you're trying to go. And it's like in that womb space that's dark, but also very quiet. You may have been a little bit quiet lately. Some of you may have been sick, a prolonged sickness, like a cold or a pneumonia, or just feeling like these symptoms of detoxification that are very physical. Maybe perhaps muscle aches, headaches. It's like you really are physically purging. Some of you may have been exploring and looking at actually detoxifying, fasting a little bit, intermittent fasting, changing up your food, how to allow the body to naturally begin to purge out this stuckness, so that it's not just an energetic removal of stuck energy, but also a physical removal of stuck energy. And if you have been sick or a little bit low energy or just not feeling like doing a lot, it can be this space of the womb where you go into your deepest desires, the deepest place that you can go to within yourself to create something that is completely, utterly unique and a new fingerprint to who you are now. And coming up out of it, peeking out through it, almost like teasing your way out through it, you are presented with something new, something that is going to be more natural, to the natural self, letting go of all the learned societal stuff, the familial stuff, the stuff that maybe older communities or work communities or friendship communities, maybe things that were pushed on you, beginning to see that there is a new pathway, and you don't have to know where it's leading. You don't have to know the exact path through. You just know that you are going into something that's way more creative, that's way more able to sustain you. So it's not just running on your own inner resource, which you have been building, your own resilience, your own inner resource, being able to do that for yourself, but being able to pull in the nurturance around you and finding where are those external resources, where are these resources that I can pull from community, from family, from lovers, from friends, from work situations. What is going to be more nurturing? more connected to how I'm feeling emotionally, so that it's more of the emotional intelligence, the heart intelligence. So you're not constantly being forced into your head, into your brain. You're letting the brain just brain. You're letting the brain do its thing. It's going to keep functioning, but you want to tap into that true place of happiness and joy that comes from moving forward in what you, oops, my cat is, hold on. My cat is playing a video. Disruption. So if there's a lot of disruptive stuff happening, things that are making you stop, pause, you're meant to stop and pause. You are meant to have been in this slow place that maybe you have been in, where you haven't been making choices so quickly. You've been more feeling into those choices, right? Because you can go down anyway here. You can go to the left, to the right, move forward, explore a corner. You have all of this new stuff to explore, because this new vision is going to be something unrecognizable. You get to take all the gifts, all the knowledge, everything that you've learned, everything that you had. It's not like you're throwing it all away, letting it completely all go. You are taking that essential self. You're taking everything, all the wisdom that's there, into this vision, but allowing yourself to realize that you can change. You can let go of whatever you feel your identity has been attached to, whatever relationship, whatever job, whatever way of being that you had on a daily basis. That you can let layers of identity peel away. Sitting in this space of stillness, allowing yourself to be surrounded from the natural inner resources and abundance that you are creating for yourself, giving to yourself, and only letting people into the inner sanctum that you can truly be private with. And everybody else can experience your boundaries. And everybody in your life can have a different set of boundaries. But that's part of this acceptance of this wisdom. It's okay, this person gets to go this close. They get this close. They get this close. This person gets here. This person gets more into my heart. And that comes from earned respect over time. And feeling comfortable not to shove your way into someone, but to be in this place of meeting people where they are. But this comes from this true place of meeting yourself where you are first, at this new place. Because this new vision that you have, there's no space for this intense self-doubt. This is moving forward. This is being creative. This is a magical place. So what is the vision? What is the vision that you have for yourself when you don't think of some sort of limiting thing? I need to earn this amount of money, or if I do this, they're going to be mad at me, or they're all going to be disappointed, or will I feel guilty if I do that, or will I stay safe and protected if I do that? What is it that is stopping you, keeping you from your vision? What do you need to not engage with anymore? What do you need to ignore? And there may be a space of having to move forward through a little bit of a yucky spot, right? But you have the strength and the capability to move through it. So we are going to leave that for today. Thank you for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. It lets me know that you enjoy the video. And if you are enjoying these chats and spending time with me, I would love to spend more time with you. Please hit the subscribe button and you'll know whenever new videos come up, and they come up every day. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Be well.